Okay, hey, it's Rod. I'm in the kitchen again today, and we're going to do some smoking. And what we're going to do today is I've got this beautiful 15-pound bird right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to brine that baby up, and we're going to put it on the smoker, and we're going to eat it for supper. So the first thing this recipe says is that it asks for a rub to be mixed into the brine. So I'm adding some brown sugar, some salt, some black pepper, some garlic powder, and some smoked paprika into a dish here. I'm just going to stir this up a little bit. Get it nice and fine. Now what I did is I got the brining bucket today, and I already put 1 gallon of water, of spring water, into the brining bucket. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to just drop this rub right into the brining bucket. See, a little bit of paprika. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give that a little stir to get that stuff moving around. Okay, then the rest of the recipe calls for a cup of brown sugar, a cup of honey, a cup of molasses, and those take a little bit of time sometimes to drain out. I'll do this here, I'll kind of help it along a little with the spoon. Same thing with the honey here. That all in there. Stir that up a little bit more. Then it calls for 1.5 cups of kosher salt. Some bay leaves, and then a little bit of thyme goes in there. So I'm going to stir that bad boy up really good. Okay, it's looking good. So then what we do is we take the bird and we drop her right into the 5-gallon pail. And then to ensure that it gets covered in brine, we add some more spring water to it, another gallon of spring water. Then when this is all done and all full, I'm going to take and I'm going to go put it out in the fridge for 24 hours, and we're going to smoke this bad boy up. So there's the brine, out of the brine this morning, and it's got just a really nice kind of a goldish, brownish kind of color going to it. So the first thing we're going to do is I got some olive oil. My favorite olive oil is this Trader Joe's Presidential Olive Oil. I've studied olive oil, and this is the best olive oil you can find for cooking. We use it all the time. So I'm just going to lather this bird up with some olive oil first. And the reason I'm doing that is it'll make the skin get brown, but the other thing it'll do, it'll make the rub I'm going to make here in a couple minutes stick really good. Now you might notice I've got the turkey turned up so it's down on its breast. And the reason I do that is because what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply all the rub on the back, then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to rub the front. And once I get it flipped over, I don't plan on taking it off its back until it's done cooking. So what this rub includes today is it includes brown sugar, paprika, kosher salt, garlic powder, and some crushed black pepper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this rub up like I do on the other rubs. Just get it nice and mixed up in the bag. Go around a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump the rub into my trusty container. Then I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Get it good and mixed up. Okay, now I'm going to start sprinkling rub all over the turkey. And in a minute here, we're going to flip it over to the other side. So I've got it seasoned up with the first rub, and I grabbed out of the cupboard another rub that I've got. It's called Sweet Rub Barbecue Sauce. It's from OBQ, and it makes a real nice kind of orange color on it, which has probably got a lot of paprika. This one's not real hot. It's more of a sweet barbecue rub, so I'm going to sprinkle a little of that on it as well to finish it off. But you can see it's going to get a nice golden orange color to it, which is going to turn out really good when we smoke it up. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an apple, an onion, some celery sticks, and I just jam it all up in there, some carrots, all up in the cavity of the bird. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to inject this injectable butter from Tony Sherry. Pick this up at Coburn's into the chicken as well, or turkey as well. And you put it in the breasts and in the legs, and you can try and get it around the wings too. But you just load her up with butter, this injectable butter. So one of the things you like to do is you like to tie off the legs so that the things you put inside the cavity, the fruits, the vegetables and the fruits inside the cavity stay in. But then the other reason you do it is that when you cook, it prevents the turkey from like the legs just spreading wide open. Now, I got this nylon twist tie. It's a little bit bigger than I need. I'll trim it down. But nylon will easily take the heat that this chicken is going, or turkey is going to need. And actually, it'll easily take the heat, and it makes a nice way to get those legs so that they're together. So I'm gonna rub just a little bit more rub on it. My other rub, I got my legs tied off with my nylon strap. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the bird and I'm going to put it in the fridge for 10 minutes to set. Out at the smoker, I'm gonna put the turkey onto the smoker. Out at the smoker, and you can see how the turkey is progressing along nicely. It's been on the smoker for about 2 hours now, and I would say in another hour, hour and a half, it's going to be done. I'm out here at the smoker. We're going to check the temp, but we're pretty much there. The leg, okay, that's 175. That needs to be there. Here's the breast. 159 on that side. 165 on that side. So you always want to make sure you're checking both sides so that the whole turkey's done, so you don't get anybody sick because half of it's cooked or whatever. But that bird's done. We're going to take it in and we're going to cut her up and see how it looks. All right, now I got the turkey off the grill, so we're going to cut it up and see how it looks.
Ooh. See, it's still steaming. I'm gonna put this piece over here. Oh, on a serving platter. And then you can see how juicy the brine, the injection, I mean, it's just like juicy, really juicy. Okay, well now for the moment of truth. Just gonna take a little piece off here and give it a try. You can taste the honey and the butter. It's fabulous. If you want to see the recipe, just email me at rodteats@gmail.com, rodteats@gmail.com, and I'll send it out to you. Thank you.